Hi, it's Doc and Skip, and this is our post-show video. If you're demanding equality via a double standard, you're doing it wrong. Or you're a feminist. That's the same thing, though, isn't it?
Pretty much,
okay.
yeah, pretty much. See, feminism is no longer about supporting equality. It's about a progressive agenda. It's about women being superior and getting special treatment. That's not equality.
See, that was the point we were making with our satirical hashtag, how to spot a feminist, that ended up going way viral, way big. In fact, when we tweeted that out there, it ended up trending all day, ended up trending worldwide, and was picked up by all kinds of blogs and outlets, whatever. But it was pretty funny how the whole thing laid out.
It started off with people ripping on Doc and I, and our show, basically. Then it started going with feminists getting into it, until finally it ended with feminists have reclaimed the hashtag. By the way, big thanks to Salon, Cosmopolitan, and BuzzFeed all for promoting the show.
You have really helped us out. Two things that I really kept mentioning yesterday, and we talked a little bit about this morning, is the UN study that says women need equality via special services, special favors, special opportunities, which is, of course, not equality. And then the story of the wannabe New York firefighter who happens to be a woman and couldn't pass the physical part, but they're still going to graduate her.
Regardless of your thoughts on feminism or that agenda, do you really want someone who is not qualified to fight fires?
I want big, strong, fast people so they can save me because I'm not big, strong, or fast. I'm kind of big, but not strong and fast.
In the audio file
Which
today,
was very Ginchy, by the way.
Thank you. In the audio file, we played a clip that did confirm our suspicions about the shooting that happened in Texas over the Draw Muhammad cartoon. The man who did shoot the terrorist shot them with a .45, a handgun. These guys had body armor and assault rifles, and one dead-eyed cop took them both down.
How come we don't know his name?
That's a tremendous question.
How come all Americans this morning don't know his name? He stopped a massacre. This cop single-handedly stopped a terrorist attack.
Well, if you're the White House, he stopped an attempted terrorist attack.
He stopped a terrorist attack.
Josh Earnest is a pretty big punching bag on our show. We go after him a lot. Now, a lot of people yesterday have been going after the White House for calling this an attempted terrorist attack. The way it laid out, though, it didn't really feel agenda-driven for me. I don't feel like he was saying that to diminish it. It sounds like he just kind of misspoke. So, while there's oftentimes reason to criticize Josh Earnest goes to D.C., not quite sure this is an instance.
I mean, he was wrong about it, but it doesn't seem that agenda-driven. It's not like he called it workplace violence.
And on The Price is Right yesterday, one of the most cringe-worthy moments I have ever seen as a woman in a wheelchair wins a treadmill.
I got you this comb and brush set for the...
Wow, that's hurtful.
We talked about the state of Maryland handing out free road maps, free paper road maps. This version of the map is also available online.
So it's clear that Baltimore stands with Rand McNally.
Oklahoma State Representative Todd Russ joined us to talk about a bill he's working on to basically say the government shouldn't be in the marriage business at all. Tell you what, let's all stand together, liberals and normal, sane people, and let's say government don't marry anybody. That's the way to solve this. We can do this. We talked just a little bit more about the riots in Baltimore and offered some interesting statistics about the city and also the state. Things that when you put them all together, you'll realize the people there have a lot of opportunity, a lot of money, a lot of things going for them, and yet they still rioted and only hurt themselves and minority businesses.
So, city officials in Baltimore have been holding lots of meetings with people to go ahead and figure out what to do, like the Bloods and the Crips.
So you're telling me if I admit my gang affiliation and then pull off all kinds of heinous crimes with an organization that has pulled off all kinds of heinous crimes over the course of decades, the city of Baltimore says, yes, this is who we need to meet with. Is that what you're telling me?
You also need to wear a red bandana. At Doc Thompson Show. At Skip Lacombe. Podcast, description, subscribe.
They're meeting with thugs. Do you realize this?